All right, guys. So I'm just kind of jumping straight into it this morning. I have my first client's stuff outlined over here, and I'm just gonna be going through my Apollo list here, record as many Loom videos as I can at once, kind of batch record, and then we'll go ahead and send them out together. So I'm just kind of jumping into it here. Okay, I have this LinkedIn as a website. I already submitted something to see if I would get any follow-up email. Did not. Here I have the mock automation here. I have the actual test to see how it'll work, and then I'm gonna see how the email ends up looking afterwards. So let's go ahead and do this together. So, yeah, let's start. Bismillah. Okay, man, this is a lot more difficult than I expected actually, but this is good. This is where we're gonna learn. So that's good to know, right? Yeah, okay, start recording. Bismillah. My goal is to keep this simple. Try to do as least takes as possible. Okay. And hey Sam, so just went ahead and was looking through your LinkedIn, was looking through your website for ASW Law Office. Now, just getting to the point, I wanted to get and go and test your consultation workflow, and your client intake workflow. And I was noticing here, I went ahead and submitted already, and I didn't actually receive any email for this. Now, the reason I was wanting to bring this up is because around 60% of the reason that people within the law domain lose leads is because they don't have a smooth intake flow, which also means that they don't have a quick response time to the to the new client. It's a little too rambly. I don't like that. Jump straight into it again. Hey Samuel, so just wanted to hop in straight to the point. I was running through ASW Law Office to see how your intake currently works. I went ahead and submitted all my information. I did not notice an email come into my inbox, and it's been about 3 minutes. Now, the biggest area where legal firms struggle is in their intake. The response time is critical for you to be the one to capture that lead as opposed to any other law firm. Now, I wanted to go ahead and show you just a mock automate. Oof. So, oh man, I put firm's name here. I didn't even write. Okay. This is going to take some getting used to. Okay. So, this is right here. Okay. Just want to. Okay. Let's do this. Wood Sanchez. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna run that back. Okay, so yeah. This is going to take some getting used to, but that is learning. That is learning. All right. Hey Samuel, so just want to get to the point here. ASW Law Office, I was running through your website. Just great website, by the way. Love the design, very intuitive. The one area that I want to actually suggest and provide you some value here up front is I went ahead and submitted a consult just to test to see how your intake process works. And I noticed I didn't receive any email actually. I haven't received any email about it, and it's been about 5 minutes so far. Now, the thing that I wanted to note here is that law offices usually lose leads because they aren't responding as soon as possible. I understand it's 5:45 a.m., but anybody can be submitting a form at any point in time because you want to leverage their emotional momentum. You want to capture that, and you want that to be funneled into your domain. And so just wanted to show you a mock automation that I had set up, moving from a Google form, seeing a new submission, all the way to sending them a lead follow-up email. There's other aspects here where we generate the personalized email. We do a conflict check over any other matters in Clio. Now, this can plug into Practice Panther. This can plug into whatever. And then we go ahead and also send employees an email with the things that they need to do, whether it's follow-up, whatever it is. So just wanted to go ahead and just show you how that looks. So I just wanted to do this live for you right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do Samuel Sanchez. Let's do that. Okay, let's leave all of these the same just because I want to make this as quick and easy for you as possible. So what I did is I have that automation tracking this right here, and what I actually want to do is I want to run this for you to show you. Okay, and what you can see here is it's generating the personalized email. Okay, and once that is done, once ChatGPT is done actually doing this and performing this task, it's going to go ahead, do a conflict check. It's going to check against the other matters in Clio to make sure that there aren't any potential matches. Right now it's set up to do it by first and last name. We are going to send employees a notification email, and we are going to send the lead an email. So I just want to show you how quickly all this happens, okay? So new client, follow-up received. We already have a follow-up email sent to our employees to let them know, hey, we received a new client. The case for their actual conflict checks is pass, and then we want to just let them know, assign to yourself and follow up immediately, right? Now, I just want to let you know right before that, okay, here's the email. The formatting is something that we can work on together. Just wanted to show you super quickly, okay? Reaching out to you, support you, Samuel Sanchez, and then we go ahead and it talks about here, you're caring for a friend and trying to ensure they got home safely. It sounds like you've been through a lot. So we address their emotional turmoil. We address that I'd like to invite you to share more about my experience. And then what we can do here is either send a Calendly link, or we can just let them know, hey, we will let you know within 24 hours about a great time. Just let us know, okay? Now, this is great because this was sub 30 seconds, okay? You can look at the video timestamp. You can see what it was. But it was sub 30 seconds, and I just wanted to go ahead and show you this right here. Please feel free to copy this, use this for yourself. Just wanted to provide you with some assistance and being able to bring more leads in, because I understand that you've gone to school, you've gone through so much training for your law degree, and you don't want to be losing success due to the business specifics. So feel free to copy this, and if you do want to work with me, if you want some assistance in implementing this in your system, let me know and I'd be happy to. All right, thanks. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. 4 minutes. Let's see. Okay, so the beginning is cut off a bit, but that's fine. Introduction, feedback, automation demonstration, email formatting, follow-up. Okay, cool. That's actually not that bad. That's actually solid. So introduction, feedback, let's see, record a loom. Okay, yeah, so I just want to edit this really quickly, all right? What do I do here? Of course, it's not logged in, and it's gonna link me to Safari every time, so let's go back here. Let's do this. Yeah, now we can actually edit it. Okay. Yeah. Video here. Call sign doesn't receive a confirmation. Which one? Let's hit me on. Okay, cool. So that's there. Just gonna kind of keep this simple. Now I just want to actually edit the video title. Let's go make edits, take action. Where do I do that? Settings, don't view use. It's me. Am I blind? It's the actual video itself. So let's do this to figure out actually to do this, improve your intake process. What do I do here? Why is renaming the video the most difficult thing? Am I stupid or am I stupid? I can do an automation, but I can't apparently edit a video title. Okay, this is kind of annoying, but it's fine. So this won't actually lead to too much issue here. Now, what I'm wanting to do and what I'm wanting to focus on is, okay, I have that. Now I'm lagging a lot. So let's go here, okay? Let's go here, guys. And, okay, I have his email, okay? What I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, compose. Let's keep the copy of the link here, okay? Recipients, okay? Follow, just gonna go ahead and copy this, okay? My goodness gracious. This is going to take some time to get used to, man. It is going to be grind. Let's see our copy. Where's our copy? Okay, hey. Yeah, let's just start with this, okay? And I actually also have, I'm gonna go into instantly because I've made a sequence or campaign here, and I'm just gonna actually copy that email. Let's go here. So yeah, what we're gonna do is like, hey Samuel, and for the automation, built out a free automation intake automation process for your firm for ASW law office for Wood Sanchez. Hey Samuel, I came across yeah, okay, I want to keep it all lowercase. Came across, yeah, just a quick idea I built out for you after using the site. Notice there's a huge gap in response time. Here's the exact system. Feel free to copy this exact system for yourself free of charge. If you'd like an assistant with setting it up and or optimizing it for your firm's internals, feel free to shoot me an email or DM. Also sent this for you. I hope this provides you some value in helping your legal firm improve its reply rate. I can't even imagine how frustrating it is having studied and practiced for years only for a lead not to be funneled, not to be what do you call it, inbounded, only for a lead not to be, can you even imagine how frustrating it is having studied and practiced for years only for a lead not to be onboarded due to a slower response time. Hope all is well and wish you the best. Cool. So he said I came across blah blah blah. Okay, don't like how this link looks, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Share, just make sure it actually is externally. Yeah. What? Can I go private and watch this video? Still let me? Yeah, cool. Okay, so I can. It's possible. Alright, so I don't have to worry about anything else. Let's just do this. That's fine. Cool. So Sanchez built out. Bismillah. I assume I'm looking across with Sanchez. So Sohail Mohammed. Automation. AI. Law firm. Automation agent. AI automation agent. Agency owner. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Bismillah. Cool. Message sent. Right? Message sent. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. So that's done, right? Now let's just go to his LinkedIn. Wherever he is, wherever he is. Where do I go? LinkedIn. Instantly. Keep the close. I already know now. Yeah. Let's do a connect. Add a note. Chat you email and sending you a DM about how with a free solution for your intake process. Okay. Could be faster than this. Okay. Oh, I was gonna batch record, wasn't I? Let's try that actually after this. Okay. Okay, so maybe doing this. Yeah. Let's just shoot that over to you. Let's do this, all right? So that's one. Okay, now let's realistically think about how long that took, all right? Where's the loom video? It's copied. No, it isn't. It is. It's in here. Cool. Okay. So let's look at 14 minutes ago, all right? This is when I actually started. This is actually when the recording ended. Okay, 14 minutes ago. This is a 4-minute video. 18 minutes ago. Okay. And then from here, you can tack on an extra, like 7 minutes. That's 25 minutes for one person. So obviously that's starting off. Okay. It's 6 a.m. Okay, cool. So let's see. What I'm thinking. Okay. Let's streamline this a bit, all right? Driven Law, Jordan Ostroff, okay? Oh my goodness, I'm wasting so much time. Okay. Yeah, we have that. Okay, and we have this. Now we have what? All mail? Inbox. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and just copy that over here. Okay. Driven Law. All right, so let's just jump straight into it. Ba, 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 ba. All right, yeah. I have to wait an extra second just to make sure. Hey Jordan, so just wanted to hop in here and provide you with some value for free up front about Driven Law. So first of all, love all the work you're doing, man. Just noticed that you're doing a lot of personal stuff, which is awesome. But I guess before I even okay, no, I don't like that. That was a little too sounded like I didn't even know what I was talking about. Okay. Hey Jordan, so just wanted to hop in here and provide you with some value for Driven Law. First of all, LinkedIn looks great, man. Fun dad, pretty good husband. Love that. This is my goal right now. Pretty good husband. But I noticed that when I'm on Driven Law, right, and I went ahead and I actually submitted a form to go ahead and get some help, right, as a mock client. I didn't receive an email. And obviously it's 6 a.m., but you can't predict when a client is needing help, and you want to optimize for the emotional momentum that they have in that moment. And so, for example, I submit this and I get back and I go back to my email and I don't see any follow-up, and I see follow-up from another firm that responded to me quicker. I'm more likely to go with that firm, and market statistics actually prove that. So I went ahead and I made a little automation for you. Okay, little looks big, but it's pretty simple. It's essentially going to watch the form or sheet that you have set up. Okay, whether you use Clio, Practice Panther, whatever it is, it's going to hook that up to your CRM. It's going to create a contact there. Later on, we're going to go ahead and do a conflict check, and we're going to actually create a matter in a separate flow. Here we create a generalized personal email, and then we're going to go ahead and do a conflict check again and send an actual email, one, to your employees to let them know, hey, this person passed, take care of this. Two, it's going to send that lead the email that generated. So just want to go ahead and show you this in actuality of how this works. So let's see here. To make this easier for you, okay, I want to do this live so you actually know that this is working and it's not some BS thing that someone put together, okay? So let's just say criminality. Let's think of a word, whatever, okay? Criminals not going home, okay? Just random word, doesn't really matter, okay? So right now, what I want to do is I just want to show you that, okay, if I move this here, and I'm going to add this, okay? You can see in this, there's no generated email template, okay? You can see the status, nothing. And you can see conflict check, nothing, okay? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back to the automation. I'm going to go ahead and run this. Now, this automation, we can have it scheduled. We can have it always on and watching your specific form intake. And right now it's going ahead to actually generate that personalized email, okay? It is now doing the conflict check. That is done. It's now creating a message, sending it to your employees, and it's now sending an email to your actual client. Now you can see here, Jordan Ostroff, okay? I'm reaching out because I've just had the opportunity to review your intake form, and I understand you're going through a particularly challenging situation related to the criminal justice system, okay? Especially concerning individuals who aren't able to return home. Cool. So it's personalized. First of all, they feel emotional validation. Second, we see that the client email is sent. And third, they pass the conflict check. So just going into our email here, right? First, we see the formatting can be fixed. Obviously, this is just something that I'm showing you as a quick mock-up. But that email is sent to the client, okay? And it's sent with the personalized subject matter line. And then here we actually go ahead and send this to our employees. Now, this is just showing up here because I have an Outlook thing set up just to show you that it doesn't have to be Gmail, it can be Outlook, whatever it is, okay? But I just wanted to go ahead and show you this. If this provides you with any value, please feel free, take a screenshot, do whatever, and implement this in your system. And I assure you that this is going to increase the amount of leads that get funneled into Driven Law. But I hope this provides you some value, man. Let me know if you do want some help setting this up. I'd love to be there and help Driven Law. But thanks. Bye. Nice. Okay. So that is one. Okay. Cool. I'm going to put this aside and let's just hop into the next one. Hop into the next one. Done with those two. Let's just mark this off. Carrie Tibor, Credo Legal. Okay. Okay. Credo Legal Services. Yeah, managing partner full time. Yeah. Credo Legal Services. Should I just go on to? Oh, this is my website. Yeah, no, that's Funnel Shop. Proven recipes for success in 90 days or less. Okay, so this guy is already on the loom. That's actually, yeah. So this guy seems to understand processes. Now I just want to actually go ahead and let's try to sell to him. Okay. That's actually awesome. Okay. All right. So Credo Legal Services. This is a guy about. This is him. Contact us. Atlanta, Georgia. Brother, help me out in finding you. Visit website. There we go. Yep. Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and first let's book a consult. Okay. Okay, so actually this seems to be broken, but let's just go ahead and do this real quick, okay? Let's do this, Credo Legal, right? Credo Legal, yep, cool. Let's map this out, cool, right? Yep. Let's get started. Hey Mike, just wanted to go ahead and shoot you a message. I was running through Credo Legal. I was trying to go ahead and test out your intake automation system, and I didn't notice actually that I was getting any. First of all, I think this form might be broken, so just a heads up. There's a pop-up error that shows up, so just to show you, just want to make sure that you know that this exists. Maybe it's just a time thing, maybe it's like something that's going on, but it says something went wrong. So maybe just something to look out for yourself. But straight off the bat, first of all, I noticed that you have a specific personal funnel chef website. Love this, man. Great entrepreneurial work. I watched through some of those things and looks amazing. But the actual value, the reason I'm here is because I wanted to actually show you there's a way to fix this, and there's a way to make this a lot quicker. So in the industry, I know you've practiced for years, but the biggest thing when it comes to client intake is the response time and the personality. With AI now, it's very easy to do both, and it's easy to integrate that with an automation. So I just wanted to show you something that I put together, okay? Put this automation together. I noticed from your entrepreneurial work that you love diagrams and you think strategically, which is amazing. But just wanted to show you this automation, and I'll talk through it as I actually give you an example workflow, okay? So let's just go ahead and, let's do this, okay? So let's just do this, Mike T, okay? And mock email, whatever, let's just say entrepreneur, since that is what you are up to nowadays, okay? Funnel chef, I believe is what it is, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm going to dump this into the mass sheet that would exist, right, for where your intake form is actually going, okay? Now, you can see there's no actual generated email template already, status, or conflict check for that entry that we put in. And I'm just gonna go here, I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Now, we can have this running all the time, and anytime a client submits something, it'll auto-trigger this automation and go ahead and send it. So first thing here is it creates a contact within Clio Manage. This can be done in Clio, it can be done in Practice Panther, whatever it is. Here we generate a personalized email for that client. We do a conflict check just over their name, over our existing CRM, and then it's going to go ahead and generate a response, which is going to be sent to our employees. Now, this is going to send them a message, an email, just to let them know, hey, this person's here, they passed or they failed. And then we're going to send the lead the actual email, okay? So this is actually just generating, I believe, the actual email. There should be 2 at the moment, which I'm actually not sure what's happening. Let's see. But to actually test that out, let's see, okay? So looks like something's here, right? So we went ahead and created a follow-up, right? This is where new Clio contact, it actually pulls the Clio contact from the CRM. They need help in the entrepreneur domain. Here's some background, right? Funnel stuff, and then result of their basic conflict check review. So it seems like there's some issue, and we just want to go ahead and signal that to our employees, okay? Now here, I believe we went ahead and send the generated email to our client, okay? And let's go ahead and look at that. So here, right, you can see that email is here. Obviously, it's not formatted the best, but that's something that we can go ahead and fix. Just wanted to shoot you this over as soon as possible. But you can see that it is very personalized. You can pause and just take a look here to make sure that everything looks the way you'd want, and obviously that's stuff that we can tweak and make more custom to your firm. And then you can see here in this specific sheet, we went ahead and documented these things, client email sent, and then review for the conflict check. So that's pretty much it. Feel free to pause, copy this, take it for yourself, implement it. I just wanted to go ahead and help you plug that leak, because I believe that is a really big source for you to actually create some more leads being inbounded into your legal firm. But I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you're doing a lot of that work already, but wanted to provide you that value. If you want to work together, if you want some help in actually implementing this automation, do let me know. DM me, email me, whatever's best for you. But all right, thanks, Mike. Bye. Okay. What is 6:17? Okay, not too bad on time actually. Carrie, Mike T, Carrie DeVore. So it's a carry at Credit Legal, but Cool. Coil staffing. Jody. Oh, okay, good. I actually changed that. That's good. Managing partner at Coil Staffing. Okay, let's just go straight there. Okay. I want to go to your website. Please help me go to your website. Credit staffing. Am I blind? There we go. Beautiful. Cool. So let's do a quick doesn't look like a law firm, does it? Staffing Solutions. I kind of want to just send stuff, but I also don't want to waste my time. So let's actually go here to the next guy, Leo Jacobs. Cool. There we go. I'm an attorney. That's what we like to see. Commercial real estate businesses in New York. Okay, Jacobs PC. Nice. Cool. I'd like to just get to you. Sometimes in trying to be quicker, we end up being slower. I don't like that. I need to be a little more patient sometimes. Jacobs PC. Okay. Seems like a nice little website. Has a nice little flow to it. Cool. Jacobs PC. Let's get a consultation. I like it. Leo Jacobs directly. Inquiry. Injunction. I am testing your intake quality. execute by request. We look forward to being in touch. Cool. Okay. Now let's test this. Let's see. Am I getting anything? Oh, it looks like, Leo, I'm not receiving any email, even after having submitted onto your website, but that's fine, because I can help you with that. How convenient. Okay, let's go here. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Put on the recording glasses. Hey Leo, good morning. Just wanted to shoot you this quick little video because I was looking through your specific intake process. Now I understand you have two areas. You have urgent, you have inquiry, but I can go ahead and help you with the plugging the inquiry aspect of things. Now, let me just give you some background really quickly. I was running through your LinkedIn, I was running through your website, and I just wanted to provide you some value up front. I created an automation for you. You can go ahead, feel free to copy this however you like, but I wanted to show you how I can go ahead and help the intake such that there are more people converting, more people being funneled in, and more people likely to actually go with your firm, because at the end of the day, people are in emotional momentum whenever they're submitting a form and they are dealing with something. And so you want to capitalize on that. You want to instantly respond to them, and you want to also geared towards their emotions. So you want it to be personal. So the way that we're going to do this, and I'm actually going to show you how this works, is I have this sheet here, which is going to be tracked, okay? And I just wanted to go ahead and show you here, right? So let's go ahead and just populate this with your name. So I can just show you as an example, right? And just so you can see it's just a random word, okay? I'm just going to close my eyes and let's do positioning. Cool, whatever. Right, positioning, and the thing that I'm struggling with is injunction, right? I noticed that was one of the options on your intake form, so we're going to go ahead and copy that over here, okay? So I want to show you how this works. Cool. So you can see that we don't have any generated email template, we don't have a status or a conflict check, okay? Now this is going to work no matter what your specific CRM is, okay? Here we're using Clio as an example. It's going to create a contact for you, and then we're going to use OpenAI to actually generate that personalized email. Now you'll see it just takes a couple seconds, but this overall flow happens in less than 30 seconds. It does a conflict check over all the contacts within your Clio or your CRM in general, sends an email to your employees and sends an email to the clients. And you can see here that we have already populated, okay, here's our custom email, right? Thank you for reaching out and sharing your situation. It must be stressful to face an injunction related to positioning, right? That's really stressful. But point here is that it's going to send a personalized message to them. And then we are also going to actually see that here, right? This is going to be the one that's sent for employees, okay? It's going to include the contact ID from our CRM. It's going to be personalized there, and it's going to give the information about the conflict check to our employees. Now we're also going to send a personalized email to the end client. Obviously, the formatting is a little here and there because I just wanted to code this up for you really quickly, but feel free to just screenshot this, use Make, implement this for yourself. And if you want some help in actually implementing this and positioning it so that it's going to help you plug those leaks, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you out with that. But thanks, Leo. Hope you have a great one. Bye. That was quick. Let's see what the time on that one was. I like that one. 3 minutes, 5 seconds before we were at 4 minutes, 19 seconds. And here we were at 3 minutes, 52 seconds. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. If I can do that, and we're solid. Okay. Still can do more. I can do more. I can do more. Okay, Brian Calhoun. Let's go here. Brian, come to me. Brian Calhoun. Come to me. I want to connect with you. Come back here, Leo Jacobs. Leo Jacobs. So no, cool. Cool. Now, Brian Calhoun. Let's go ahead first connect with you so I don't forget. Send without a note. Maybe there's value in that. Maybe I'm a little dumb here, but what I'm actually going to be doing is go to here. Calhoun. I'm going to not try to pronounce that name. But CBS attorneys. Let's close that out. Cool. Yeah, CBS attorneys. So I think doing this, I'm actually surprised that this isn't like that I'm actually dealing with this being an issue, because you're genuinely losing money. So what is this real quick? With obviously coast to coast, blah, 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 boutique law firm. You're incorporating wisdom or through experience, okay? It's just able to achieve best results. Litigation, counseling like through multi-billion dollars. Okay, so they have high-paying clients. Okay, high-tech clients. Let's just do this. So I can test it online. Blah blah blah. So gmail.com. I am testing your intake funnel. 204-708-0000. Submit. Thank you for your information submitted. Cool. Let's see what I get. Why am I not getting anything? I like this. I like this. I like this. Never mind more. All right. Easy. Sorry if that was gross, guys. Okay. Let's get started. Brian, let's talk, man. Here we go. 2, 1. Hey, Brian. Just wanted to connect with you here. I was running through Calhoun's, and please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing this. Let's say CBS for now. CBS attorneys. Going through the website, submitted a form. Didn't actually see any response come into my inbox, which was interesting. And so I wanted to just provide you with some value up front, just here real quick. This is an automation that I built out on make.com for you to plug that leak. The biggest thing is when somebody's reaching out for help, they are running on emotions, and so you want to optimize and you want to take advantage of that emotional momentum. And so a quick response time leads to them more likely to actually work with your firm, and studies show this. So I wanted to show you how this works. Let's go here, right? I just want to show you this live so that you can see that this isn't some random guy on the internet just copying and pasting information here and there. Okay, so let's just do this. Okay, Brian Calhoun. Okay, and let's just choose a random word. Okay, commercial. Let's choose mergers and acquisitions, however you want to say it. Okay, mergers and acquisitions. I'll just do this. Okay. I kind of wanted to spell it wrong just so I could show you, but it's okay. Calhoun. Let's do that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this over, and I'm going to put this over here. Hello. Oh. Hello. Sorry. You good? Yeah. Okay. Brian. Hey Brian, so I was just running through your website, CBS Attorneys, and I submitted a form here. Just wanted to show you, I didn't receive an email back, and so this is an issue that I'm seeing a lot with attorneys and law firms in general. The issue here is that a lot of times clients are running on emotions when they submit a form. They're reaching out for help. They want your help. They want somebody's help. And so you want to take advantage of that emotional momentum, and you want to make sure that you're actually responding to them in a timely manner. Obviously, people have working hours. Obviously, right now it's 6:30 a.m. Nobody's going to be responding. But what we can do is I built this automation out for you. Just wanted to go ahead and send you this. I hope it provides you some value. Go ahead, screenshot it, whatever you want. But I'll just walk you through how it works. So here we're just going to go ahead and create a new row. Just want to show you this live so that you can understand that I'm not some random guy on the internet that is just making up stuff. But let's just go ahead, write CBS here so we know that it is personalized. And let's choose a random word here, okay? Location Durham, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy this. And the reason I'm doing this is just to simulate what would happen when somebody submits a form. So assuming that they get intaked and go to some sort of CRM, some sort of sheet, right? This is that example, okay? So we're going to go ahead and run this automation, okay? What it's going to do is whatever CRM you use, whether it's Clio, Practice Panther, it doesn't really matter. It's going to create a contact there. Right now you can see that it's generating a personalized email through ChatGPT. It's going to do a conflict check against other contacts within your CRM. It's going to send your employees a notification email, and it's going to send the actual lead an email. And we can see that here in our inbox, okay? So here, let's unpack this, Brian, support for legal concern. Obviously, the formatting is a little different. We can work on that together. No issues there, but you can see how it looks right here, okay? And just to show you that it is personalized CBS Attorneys in Durham. Okay, cool. Now we see here that there's also an email that would have again gotten sent to your employees, which includes the back-end CRM contact ID. It includes the conflict check, whether it was a pass or a fail, and then lets them know to assign it to themselves. So please feel free to screenshot, pause, do what you want, try to implement this for yourself. And if you want any help in actually implementing this, if you want any help with any other automations across your business, do let me know. I'd be happy to help. Thanks, Brian. Nice. Pumped out a fourth one. Okay, 4. Let's go to 5. Can we do that? 4 fudger? Maybe. Okay. Chris Cavallo. Let's say CSI Secure Solution. Chris Cavallo. I connected with you, right, Brian? Yeah. Cool. Managing partner. Oh, nice. Okay. Robin Foundation. Chris is involved in every secret. Cool. Founder. Self-employed. Okay. The optimal client. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem to have my. Did I click the wrong button? Okay. So let's find the website for ourselves. This is something that would be good for us to, no, I am so blind, man. Oh, does he still have this, the Robin Foundation? Maybe, oh, no, here it's CSI, isn't it? CSI Secure Solutions, so maybe he is doing something else. The Robin Foundation, let's do this. The Robin Foundation, Chris Cavallo. Let's look you up about us. Cool. The Robin Foundation promise became a commitment. What is this? Narcan training. Okay, this seems. No, this is not the definitely not the right one. Robin Foundation. Okay, this guy's making videos, but where is your actual profile and where can? Oh no, this is. Never mind. It is actually Narcan related. So let's go to the next guy or girl. Langia. Who's that? How do you pronounce that? How am I going to make sure? Oh, Sarah. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Sarah is at this is a medical practice. Langia Law. No, it's law. Nice. Managing partner at Langia Law. Unique challenges and opportunities. Healthcare. Okay, so go to the website. Where are you? Visual details. LangiaLaw.com. Cool. Now let's do an intake. Okay, free consult. Healthcare attorneys. Awesome. Free consult. Let me click this button, please. Please help me click this button. Why is it so slow? Contact us. Seems to be broken or something, but Clio Grow, nice. Okay, so using Clio. So you can just book an appointment automatically. See what happens if I do somehow implement testing for intake process. Schedule appointment. Okay, so that's there. Let's just see. Let's see how this works. Go here. Okay, so helmo.gmail.com. 24. Testing intake automation. Okay. Submit request. Now let's see what I actually got. Okay, nice. Consultation. Schedule for the time you need to reschedule. Please reach out. Look forward to discussing our legal team with support you. In the meantime, please check out. Cool. Membership. Nice. Okay, so this is awesome. So she does have something here, but I do see that I can't get, there's no immediate help though. That's the issue. So let's go back here. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, nice. Okay, and let's get started, and let's make sure that this is renamed to, what is it? Lengia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Lengia. Yeah, okay, cool. Sarah Schickman. Cool. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Hey Sarah, I was just running through your LinkedIn and was running through Lengia Law. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So just wanted to provide you some value out of the box before I go into anything. Made this automation for you. Please feel free to screenshot, pause, whatever it is, copy this for Lengia so that you can actually plug your intake process. Now, I understood through looking through your stuff that you offer legal solutions for healthcare practices, you're a healthcare lawyer. And what I did like that I saw was that you use Clio Grow, which kind of sends an automated email for consultation being confirmed. The one area that isn't plugged, and I did check because I submitted a form, is that there is no automated, personalized, any sort of follow-up sent to the actual client when they submit. What you're missing out on is the emotional momentum that somebody has when filling something out. They want help. They want personalized confirmation that they are valid to feel like they're struggling, and they want your help. So a quick way to do this, okay? I'm just going to show you this in action so that we can actually plug this for you. So let's just do this, just so I can show you that this is actually working the way it is, and just so that it's personalized. Let's say we choose PLC Land, right? Let's say this is the term that I want to have here, and let's just say healthcare goal, right? So we're going to type in healthcare here, go, and we're just going to, right? So what I'm going to do is, this is assuming that you have this specific sheet, which is created in Clio, is created wherever your CRM is. And when I go ahead and run this automation, right, you're going to see that one, it's going to go ahead and create a contact for you in Clio. It's going to go ahead and create a generated personalized email based on the fields that the person actually submits. You're going to see, it does a conflict check. It's going to go ahead and check to see if there's any conflicts amongst the other contacts in your Clio CRM. It's going to send your employees an email, and it's going to send the actual lead an email. Now, if we go ahead and refresh our email over here, right? First, we're going to look at what the actual employee email is. We can see the Clio contact ID is populated. We can see that their basic information is here. We can see that they passed the conflict check, and then we just go ahead and tell them to follow up immediately. Now, obviously, the reason I'm showing you this is because it's 6:30 a.m. Somebody's not going to probably respond to it personally, but I want to show you the formatting here is a little weird, but at this point it's a little off just because we need to work on that, but that's something that we can work on together. I just wanted to spin this up quickly for you, but you can see the actual email here. We kind of validate their emotion, we show that we can actually help, and we say that they passed. So just wanted to show this to you. Please feel free to copy it, but if you want some help in actually automating this, definitely reach out, and I'd love to help. Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. I'm done. so just hopping right back into it. Right now, what do we have? We have 5 different looms that we're going to now send in a batch. So what I'm seeing is that each is around 3 minutes. It can be up to, started off at 3:52, then went to 4 minutes, then went to 3 minutes, 2 minutes 30 seconds, 2 minutes 53. This one is, we're getting a flow here, and I'm actually really excited because all this really means is that our actual code outreach is going to be our practice, and inshallah, just excited to see how this kind of like expands beyond this. But one thing that Maha had pointed out to me is that seeing this here is nice, but when I actually go in and show it in the email, right here, I'm not actually seeing that. So in the way that it looks here, and actually no, I knew this, but it just, I think I should spend some time in fixing this so that the formatting actually looks good and we're not just kind of dumping things into it, because this may be a big turnoff for people and I may be losing traction even before I start. So I'm not sure if this is actually, no, this is probably me because I don't think I sent Jordan an email yet. No, I didn't. So that was me. Anyways, me getting excited. Okay. So now let's just go ahead and do the actual sending part. Okay. How do we do this efficiently? All right. So what I want to do is I just want to go ahead and start out this. Okay. Compose. Let's do one by one. Okay. We're gonna start Jordan. Get your email here, Jordan. Copy that over. Jordan at Driven Law. Okay. I'm going to do this, build out for Driven Law. I'm wondering, the free automation tax for Driven Law. Yeah, okay. Seems a little more authentic with the lowercase. I don't know if I should do higher case because it's just more professional, but I want to do, hey Jordan, we'll just do that. Hey Jordan, it came across Driven Law. Driven Law. Let's do that actually. Let's keep these capitalized because not free after using the site knows that you have a response time as a client. Okay. Here's the exact system. Okay. So let's go to Jordan's video. Where am I? Jordan. Let's go here. Jordan. But I want to edit the title. How do I edit the title of a Loom video? Just do this. Oh yeah. Jordan, nice. Okay, yeah, let's just send this. Okay, share link copied. Cool. So let's do this pretty quickly. Go here. Okay, Jordan. The system is like an assist with it. How this provides you value. Wishing all the best. Yeah, automation agency over. Cool. Driven Law. Yeah, Jordan. There you go, buddy. Let's do this. Yeah, send. And then what I want to do is open up LinkedIn here, and I want to take the message I just sent to. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. So let's copy this over. Let's go to Jordan. Jordan Ostroff. Yep. Let's go to you, buddy. Buddy. Can I send you a message? Or am I blocked from that? If I'm blocked from that, that's fine, I guess. No, I can't, but let's go to your Facebook. Okay, can't do it on website. Do you have other websites I can go to? Let's go to your Instagram. Let's message you on Instagram. I want to message you on Instagram. Login. That's fine. Let's not waste time on this. Let's actually withdraw and then reconnect it. You. 3 weeks after withdrawing it, bruh. Okay, new bearer. Okay, so I guess Jordan is just an email for now. Alright, let's go next. Who do I have next? Cool. Carrie, let's do you. Let's do you, Carrie. Yeah, cool. Let's copy you. Let's just compose a new email. Actually, instead of copying you first, do this. Hey, Mike. Came across blank. What did I come across? Let's see, right there. Let's do that. Feel free to copy this. Like it. Blah blah blah. Mike, I came across. Who are you, Gary? Credolico. Now I see how these things will actually translate, because for a credit legal, let's see this. Oh, am I a noob? I did not. Oh no, I'm fine, okay. I was like, I saw 2 areas of customization for here, so I was like, oh, bruh, new bear again. Exact system. Oh, this can get confusing real quick. Legal. Hey, Carrie. Sorry, not sure if you go by Carrie or Mike. Yeah, send them that. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Cool. Now I'm done with that. Now let's go to the next one. Leo Jacobs. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to lock in right now. Get these sent out. What am I doing, man? What am I doing, man? Let's go here. Yep, copy. Copy, copy, copy. Copy, copy, copy. Sarah. Cool, cool, cool. Little free. Yep. Free intake automation for. Let's see, who is it for? Okay. Just to make sure, because I feel paranoid that I didn't do it. Interesting. Oh, you're not Ryan, you're Sarah. Cool, Lingia, send. Okay, last thing, send you. Okay, so we're done. Okay, so some end of day learnings. Let's see. That was a lot more time consuming than I expected, actually. Forgive the background, but yeah, so some notes for today is one, the repeated aspect of this is exciting because it means I can practice my offer, I can get better at pitching, and I can do so on a very impromptu basis. I am realizing that this is going to be a lot of mental strength and effort to keep doing because it is a repeated task. It's going to get boring at some point, but boring is where the change happens. So just have to kind of, sorry, muted right there, just have to kind of stay consistent with this. I think getting a text expander, I'm gonna look into that maybe right now. But that would help a lot because I wouldn't have to keep copy and pasting each of these specific scripts or copies. I can see how copy will kind of adjust as time goes on just by naturally typing it out more and seeing what feels better. But yeah, definitely tired, but that's just part of the game. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. Don't let the way I'm looking and sounding make any mistake with that. I'm definitely excited to see how this goes, and kind of keep grinding from here. But yeah, but let's kind of just let's actually write those things down. So okay, learnings, repeated repetition and offer through looms will lead to great success. Great internalization of offer. Definitely need to find a more efficient process. I liked batching videos and batching sending. I'm not sure if I should batch email and batch LinkedIn as well. Got through 5 looms sent through LinkedIn and cold email. So let's just do one calculation. So let's say we do 5 every day. We do that for 7 days. Let's do that for 7 days. So now I'm going to do, so let's say I do 35 looms per week, which is going to be 7140 looms per month, okay? Let's assume a 10% chance of somebody actually seeing it, okay? 14 looms actually, 14 disco calls, okay? Let's assume from that 14, we do 0.1. Let's say we can get 1 or 2 sales. If we continue at this path, okay, for the next 30, 60 days, and we're at day 10, by day 70, hypothetically, with 2 of these iterations having passed, I should have 2 or 4 sales. And assuming I am doing my high ticket offer to $24.99, I can either do it for that much in revenue or 4 times that. So let's just do that times 2. So at this rate, we could hit 10K, but obviously that's assuming 10%, which it could be much lower, and it might be completely fudging those numbers as to what baselines are. But anyways, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go ahead, pause this, just kind of put this video out, and then we'll go from there. But thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in day 11.